Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Music Around the World Polka Spotlight. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes today.
Yes, we're excited about today's show because you get to hear so many of your favorite songs, like the Pennsylvania Polka and Blue Suede Shoes.
Oh, one of my favorites, yes. And here to play those great tunes, let's welcome Coda.
And we'll take just a brief moment and introduce the members of the band. First up, playing keyboard and synthesizer, let's welcome Malcolm Anderson. All right. Next, playing the alto sax, tenor sax, and soprano sax, let's welcome the one and only Scott Dorff. There we go.
It's going to be a great show. All kinds of surprises. I love it. All right, we want to give a big shout out to Claire Oden and Rowan Pope. They were married yesterday, October 10th, 1996, 2025, down in Red Wing, Minnesota. Great friends, and we were just so excited to be there to help them celebrate. So happy wedding day to Claire and Rowan. And in your honor, we're going to do Sentimental Journey. Let's dance. All right, if you want to send a dedication, and you could do so by sending it to polkaspotlight@yahoo.com right there on your screen, and we'll do the best we can to get it on the air for you. That's a dedication to happy anniversary or birthday or just a shout out. So please send them in.
All right, Yvonne, what do you call a hen who can count her own eggs?
A hen who can count her own eggs. I have no idea.
A mathma-chicken.
Jeez. All right, we better get back to dancing. Next song is Pennsylvania Polka. Let's dance. Well, we have a special lady in our studio audience who's been a long-standing dancer, and we want to have Liz. Liz, where are you? Come on up. We want to give you a big shout-out because today is a very special day for you.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
hear it.
come
Let's hear it
on,
for
put
Liz.
your hands together for Liz. Come on up. Yay.
Now, you've all seen Liz. She's been on our show for years and years and years, and it's a special day, isn't it?
Tell us what it
What
is.
day is it?
97.
Her 97th birthday. How about it?
Woohoo! This is great. And in honor of that, we were thinking that anybody who wanted to dance with you for the next song, Tennessee Waltz, how would you like to dance with them?
Any,
Let's do it. All right.
All right.
So, ladies or gentlemen, whoever wants to take a run with Liz, give it a shot
And
for the
I'll
Tennessee
be-
Waltz.
I'll be
take-
first. Here we go.
Just like the dollar dance. That's right. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, we can, absolutely, yes. Hold the dancing, let's sing.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to
And now yes, let's go ahead with the Tennessee Waltz. Was oh so special. Thanks, guys. Congratulations, Liz. We are so happy for you. 97 years young. Yes, let's give her another big round of applause. Vicki, come on in the middle. We're going to chat with Vicki here a little bit. She has some information about a former band member.
Samuel Damon, who used to play with Dale Damon and the Polka Beats, was in a horrific accident on September 14th. He's actually lucky to be very alive right now.
Yeah. It happened down in Texas.
Down in Texas.
He's living there.
Yep.
Okay.
He was hit by a wrong-way driver at night coming home from work.
Okay.
And he was actually pulled out of the car by a police officer right before it exploded.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things that happened to him. He fractured his pelvis. He broke his femur on his left side, and it had to be amputated below the knee.
Okay.
He fractured his spine in 4 places. He had torn ligaments, but he started doing music therapy about a week ago.
Okay.
And he was down in the therapy room and was singing to a bunch of the people there.
And using his keyboard. It's amazing.
Yep.
He was a phenomenal keyboardist, and he played saxophone, and he sang
Guitar.
like Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
And so.
Yes. So they all enjoyed that. And actually on Friday, he was released from the hospital. Unbelievable. He's living in a hotel room right now with his mother. And
Really incredible.
Yeah. It's just unbelievable.
So if people want to help out, what can they do?
There is a GoFundMe. It's actually out there on, I don't know if they put it up. Okay, there's a, yeah, GoFundMe at https://GoFundMe and /E7A23. If you would appreciate going out there, I know they would greatly appreciate it.
And you can also just do a Google search, Samuel Dahman, Dahmen, GoFundMe page. It also comes up that way. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And his girlfriend was in the car with them, and she's still in the hospital. She had some critical injuries also. So
Okay.
I know they would appreciate anything you could donate.
Yes.
Yes.
And prayers, of course.
Yep.
God is good. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
incredible that he's even here. And
out
the
of the
people,
hospital,
because
yeah.
apparently there was a tow truck driver who happened to be going the
Wrong, he was going and saw the one-way driver and actually called the police before the accident even happened. So they're on the scene right away to help get both Bailey and
Amazing.
Sam out of the car.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you. I appreciate
you.
you
Yep.
sharing that.
Yep,
And
thank
the next dance is I Walk the Line. Let's dance.
All right. Well, if you'd like to call in a dedication on our call-in line, feel free to call that number, and we'll try to get your dedication on the air within a few weeks.
All right, and Ginny Altman in our studio audience would like to give a big shout out to Helen Sorensen, who is living at Rose Point in Roseville, and she watches Polka Spotlight every day. Thank you for tuning in, Helen. We appreciate it. And cheers to you from our dear friend Ginny.
And now back to the music and the dancing, and the song is called Under the Boardwalk. All right, Yvonne. Why did the apple pie go to the dentist?
Why did the apple pie go to the dentist? I'm not sure.
He needed a filling.
Ah. Uh-oh, that's it's a groaner. You're gonna get the hook soon here,
right.
dude. Okay. And I do want to give a shout out to my cousin Patty and her husband Ron Vosick. They are celebrating 50 years of wedded bliss. They are from the Tabor, Warren, Minnesota area, and on October 25th. 50 years. So congratulations to Patty and Ron Vosick. And for them, Unchained Melody. Let's dance. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Thanks, guys. Wow, doesn't get any better than that. All right, we have an opportunity right now where we want to give a big shout out to all the folks who help us out each and every time with their crew. And so we're just going to mention their names at this moment. Our first up, let's put your hands together for our sound technician, Tim Zibikowski. Hey, Tim. All right. And also our director, Marcia Patton. Put your hands together for Marcia. All right, and audio, visual, and graphics today, give it up for Kevin Vandenberg. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate all your efforts. And our camera crew today consists of, first up, we have, yes, Doris Lazarski. There we go. Yay, there she is. Thank you, Doris. And also on camera, we have Scott Burnett. Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate your efforts. And also on camera, we have Karen Wood. Put your hands together for Karen. There she is, yeah. And also on lighting, let's give it up for Adam Estrom. Thank you, Adam.
And we're very excited to have Coda here. They haven't been here in 2 years, so I want to make sure that everyone in the viewing audience goes and gets a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. So when we flash the number up on the screen, that you can give that phone number to your activity director at your facility.
Great idea.
Yes, because they are an excellent band and they would really improve the lives of all the people that are in your building. So make sure you write the number down when we flash it on the screen.
All right, now we need 100% participation, because guess what we're doing next?
Oh,
Not the wipeout. No, oh, okay.
Now, no one's going to sit up. Come on. Up. All right, I like your spirit. Now, would you hold this, because I want to refresh you. Can you all do this?
We are going to do the chicken dance.
What's going to happen? Do you want to feel good? Da 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 da. Da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum. Da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 da. So you do this and then you do that.
And then you
need to
shake your tail
move. You
feathers.
can move back and forth in a circle. This is a do your thing. Just get your chicken flaps and your claps in the right place.
You heard it from the pro. Here we
All
go.
right.
Let's do the chicken dance.
Are we at 100% participation? Come on, everybody up. Even the host is going to do this, and the hostess. All right, join in, everybody. All
Fun
right.
stuff. Way to go. Give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. We did not practice that, and you did great. So very good. All right, and if you want to mail in your dedications, you can do so, yes, at the address on your screen, Polka Spotlight at CCX 6900 Winnetka Avenue in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, 55429, and we will do our best to get that on the air for you. Again, if you have a dedication for a wedding or an anniversary or birthday shout out, and if you want to come here and see the show live, you can do that too. Just come to that address. Next up, hey, we got an Elvis favorite, blue suede shoes. Let's dance.
Blue suede shoes. All right, we're going to take just a brief moment and talk to the band, and Yvonne's going to hand you your microphone there. And come on up, Scott. And let's hear it for Scott Dorff.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes. Let's move right over here.
All right.
Perfect light. All right, now, Scott, it's been a while since you've been on the show. Tell me what's new with the band.
Well, yeah, it's been a couple years. Malcolm and I have been performing together all over the country for about 30 years now. And we just surpassed a 10,000 gig mark. We've done 10,000 gigs. And we've just reached 100,000 CDs sold.
Whoa.
So we just sell them at events like this, and we've got 5 different ones. They're all totally different from one another. And we play a lot of senior events. We've started doing a lot more private parties, like in homes, on boats, in backyards, at community centers, wherever, birthday parties, anniversaries. Yeah, we do a lot of Oktoberfest stuff. We do a lot of themed events like Valentine's parties and St. Patty's, a lot of St. Patty's. We do a lot of Irish music. And like I told Dan earlier, we continuously practice at least once or twice a month to bring in new material so we don't get stale. And that's what we've been kind of intentively doing the last couple years, is to bring in a whole new genre of music. And
Sure.
because everything ebbs and flows, everybody's tastes change. And we used to
Yes.
do all World War II music, and they're kind of fading off. So yeah.
Well, I can imagine if someone was having a birthday party, like a 50th birthday party or 60th, this would be great because they could get some of their favorite songs played if they just told you in advance before coming out.
Yeah, we take a lot of requests. We just ask that people, if we don't know the material, give us at least a couple weeks to put it together.
Yeah, that's great. And you guys, what city are you from?
So I live in Plymouth, and Malcolm is in Coon Rapids, and we've based the business out of Anoka for the last 30 years.
And how far have you guys traveled to play a gig? Do you go North Dakota?
The longest we've driven is South Padre Island, Texas. We did a bunch of senior parks. They have the snowbird parks down there with the trailer parks, and they all have dance halls. And then we did some shopping centers down there to spread the word, and churches and all that. But we've traveled out to New Jersey. We'll go. We do a lot of stuff around the Midwest.
California.
Yeah, but Malcolm said California, but typically we like to book around within a couple hours of our homes because you had so much overhead with all the driving.
Sure.
So we like to bring our own gear. So
You bet. And when you go and play, are people wondering, how did you get that name of the band? Of course, if they're a musician, they might know, but tell us about the origin of that name.
So ever since I was a kid jamming in my parents' basement with my brothers and neighborhood kids, I wanted to have a band named Coda. And when Malcolm and I got together 30 years ago, he was a music director at a church, a Lutheran church, and I played there for a wedding, and they asked me to come back and play for church, and I said, "Ooh, boy, I've never played in church. That'd be tough." So I did, and we knew we had a good chemistry, and then we started doing weddings and other things. And he said, "Well, we need a name." And I said, "Well, I've always wanted a band named Coda." He said, "That's fine, and it served us well. It's very easy to remember."
Sure.
And it's a reference symbol in music for those that aren't musically inclined. And it's just basically just a reference symbol to repeat back instead of playing the same music over and over to different lyrics, then it shortens the charts that you have to use. So it's a
Right.
reference symbol in music, as I tell people.
Yeah. And tell us about how many years you've been playing and Malcolm's been playing. Is it?
Well, I started on the keyboards. We had an old con organ in our house in Blaine when I was 6 years old and took lessons. And then when they brought the instruments in for 5th grade, I said, "Mom and Dad, I want to play the saxophone." And my dad said, "Well, you better practice that darn thing or it's going back." So I fell in love with it, and it's such a soulful instrument. And Malcolm did the same. He started at like 6, 7 years old, and by the time he was 10, he was playing in church.
Yeah.
He'd go home and learn all the music he had heard in church and then played by ear. So, but we have a good chemistry. We've written a lot of music together. We just have both have the same goals and agendas with our music. We just like to have fun and have our audience have fun.
Yeah. Well, I think, aren't they doing a great job today, ladies and gentlemen?
Thanks, everybody.
You bet. And is there a certain artist that you really like? Are you like a big fan of Kenny G or?
We do a lot of his music, and growing up, I learned a lot of his music because back in the 80s and 90s, he kind of emerged as brought the sax more to the forefront, especially for pop music and that. And So we do a lot of his music. A lot of the songs we've written, our phrasings are very similar, and I play the soprano a lot. There are a lot of smooth jazz I listen to, like Watercolors on Sirius Radio, Michael Linkton, Dave Koz, some of those guys, the late Dave Sanborn, Grover Washington Jr., who's gone now too. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite artists.
Yeah, that's great. And we really appreciate you being here today. And hopefully we can flash the number up on the screen, and everybody's got their pen and paper ready. So I want you to write down that phone number and give it to your activities director at your senior center, and we'll get these guys coming your way. So
Thanks, folks.
you bet. Let's hear it for
Coda.
Scott Dorff and Malcolm Anderson from Coda.
We'll let Scott get ready, and we're going to say happy birthday to Al Adler Bond from Mabel. Congratulations. And the next song is I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Let's dance.
Beautiful, beautiful music
Yes.
from Coda.
Yes.
Thank you. Very romantic. That's one of those dances where if you don't know how to dance, you can
You
get
can
up
get
there.
out there and dance, yes. Or as my dad would call it, a belly rubber.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday to Shirley Tabus, who is celebrating on Halloween, October 31st, from Vonnie in our studio audience. And I want to give a shout out to my great nephew, Ryan Bodensteiner, who celebrated on October 6th, and your brother, Mike.
Yeah. October 11th. Yeah.
10th, yeah, very good. All right, happy birthday to them as well.
And the next song you're all going to know, and it'll remind you of the show Happy Days. And if you want to see Polka Spotlight on demand, you can go to ccxmedia.org. And the song is At the Hop. Here we go.
Okay, here's what we want you to do. At the beginning, there's those ahs, and we want you to sing those with us. Ah, ah. You know how to do all that. You heard that over and over. And then you're all going to get to that one spot. You're going to hear the song. It says, "Let's go," and you're going to sing, "Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby." And guys, get those old babies in there, or you'll have to go home.
You can swing that around if you want to use it while we're playing. Okay, here we go, folks.
Let's go, let's go to the hop, oh baby. Oh baby.
Well, can you believe it? We have come to the end of our show. This is really amazing. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thanks to you folks at home and to our crew and to John Balajic. We thank you so much.
And let's have a big round of applause for Coda. Take a bow.
Woohoo!
Thank you for being here.
And we are going to go out with
The Beer Barrel Polka.
Perfect. God bless you all.